Welcome to Riley Reviews. It's your girl Riley, and yes, we are back with another video. Before we get into the video, please be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel because it does help my platform a lot. I cannot stress that enough, and I'll be greatly appreciative if you support your girl. So yeah. So for today's topics, we are going to be getting into Cardi B and her going in on Joe Budden, fans screaming free Tory at MeganTheeStallion, and Sexyy Red announcing that her tour is possibly canceled. As always, timestamps will be posted in the description for your convenience, and because I'm considerate enough to not waste y'all times on things y'all don't care for. So make sure you give me an extra thumbs up and subscribe just for that, because yeah. Okay, now let's go ahead and get into our first topic. Let's get into Megan first. So she was out in the UK doing her international leg of her tour, and as she was leaving from an event, fans were chanting free Tory as she was walking by.
Free Tory, man. Free Tory lanes, man.
As you guys can see from the video, Megan was not here for fans chanting free Tory, and rightfully so, because as we know, that situation took a major toll on Megan's career and was very traumatizing for her. But I feel like she handled it quite well. It's honestly sad to hear people taunting Megan, especially men for that matter. I understand that his supporters feel a way about Tory being in jail, but that situation is long gone and over with. Like Megan said, write him a letter, download JPay, schedule a conjugal visit or something, but waiting outside for her just to say free Tory will not help free Tory. I just feel like if you're a real supporter of Tory, you can find other ways to be productive, to show support. But that's just my thoughts, and y'all can let me know how you feel about the situation down below. Moving on to Cardi B. Now, Cardi went on another rant for her 100th time this year, and she was venting on Spaces about Joe Budden's commentary on his latest podcast about her. And she had a lot to say about it. So I'm going to get into what Joe had to say about Cardi's sophomore album, and then next we're going to get into Cardi B's response.
Cardi.
Yeah,
I would absolutely.
You will never get another Cardi album again.
And you've been standing on that.
I am standing on it.
And they talked about that in the office when I went up there. Like
but now that Cardi got something dropping with my man Rob, Big Rob on Friday.
Saw that.
That's going to be crazy, but that's what Cardi's about to be now. Just a single artist. You're not getting none of that shit.
I mean, you was right, too.
About what?
About Atlantic wanting to put out an album. You was right. See, you be right sometimes about them wanting to put out an album. We don't care about none of that shit.
I ain't spoken to nobody at Atlantic. I'm just be on a hunch. So you done went and got some information from somewhere. I'm sure somebody involved wants Cardi to put out an album.
What? Yeah, of course they do.
I'm sure Offset wants Cardi to put out an album. Hey, fellas out there, boyfriends, y'all know that feeling, right? When you want your bitch to get a job. You in the house, your bitch just won't leave. She's just in there on top of you, on top of everything, not giving you space.
Let's cuddle. No.
Yeah, no, get off my arm. My arm's sleep. Move. Go. Ain't you got an album to do? Don't you got a single?
You got a tour.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Give me some real elbow room. Bitch.
Everybody dropping, all these females are dropping album, all these females are dropping projects, all of this. Why you ain't talking about them? You claim you like them so much, but no, you talking about the brim. All the time you talking about the brim. What is going on? You want to hear the album so bad? Nigga, pull up. Pull up. I'm in New York. I ain't gonna get you touched. I ain't going to jail. I ain't gonna have pressing you or none of that. TT Torres heard my fucking album. Pull the fuck up. And it's all the time, bro. It's all the time. Like, leave me alone. I do not bother nobody. And I do not want to go to my old ways of cursing people out. Well, I like to curse my fans out, but it's because we're in a relationship. Huh? What that mean? What that mean? And it's not genuine. Because if it's like a genuine thing, it's like, you just want to talk about it and criticize it down. You have not said not one positive thing about me. You have not said not one positive thing about any songs that I drop. You have not said nothing positive about any fucking feature that I drop. So why are you so thirsty for my album? You're not. You're not. You want to talk down on me. All the time. It's annoying, bro. I never seen nobody. Shit is so crazy. It's crazy, bro. I don't know what I did to this man. All the time. You know what he remind me of? One of them prediction pages from Twitter. He's really one of those prediction pages from Twitter that just be making up. Cardi X August featuring. And it's like, yo, I have to come on my body and say something. I had to come on my body and say something because it's just like, yo, when does it stop? When does it stop? Like, why don't you leave me the fuck alone? If I'm such a lazy and shit like that, why don't you leave me alone? I'm starting to think he's just obsessed with Dominicans. I think I might remind him of his two last. I think I remind him too much of Tahiri and Sin Santana. I think he got something. I'm starting to think that he got something against Dominican hoes because it's like, bro, why are you always coming for me all the time, all the time? And if you claim you're so cool and you with me so much, you could DM me and I'll give you hints on when my album is coming. I think he got something against Dominican bitch.
I have a lot to say about what Cardi had to say in response to Joe Budden, but I'm going to keep it at a minimum because I want to be as brief as possible. This girl acts as if she's supposed to be excluded from negative commentary, criticism, and I'm quite sick of it. Newsflash, this is not 2017, 2018 anymore when Cardi was a new artist and when people were just giving her passes because she was new to the industry. Joe didn't say anything wrong in my opinion and was quite objective when talking about Cardi B. All he said was what the general public had been saying for years about her. Cardi has been teasing and making false announcements about her sophomore album release, and the moment her fans or someone else has something to say about it, she gaslights the public and go on a fucking tangent. Joe had said nothing but positive things about Cardi B, even said that he puts her second below to you know who and any other female rapper in the game.
Y'all pussy Bia get packed up.
Nigga, she not getting packed up.
Cardi packed that little light voice chick up.
Oh, come on.
And she's fire. I know she can rap, but that ain't enough.
I gotta see
Being
it.
able to rap ain't enough, buddy.
I gotta see it.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Cardi do it a little
Bia
different,
die if a few of them just start getting thrown her way. Like, repeatedly. For the next 4 months, I'm gonna dish you.
Dog, that song right there wasn't bad at all.
At all.
That shit was fire.
That's fire. I love Cardi.
Yeah, it's not her song.
I like Bia too. I like her a lot, but if I gotta pick a
love
side,
Bia.
I'm picking Cardi.
But now it is.
That's her song.
I'm picking Cardi over everybody except, you know?
So let's not act like Joe has always reported negative commentary about Cardi B. She only wants to respond to the negative things, and I could pull up a lot more clips, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to keep it short. I'm a frequent viewer of the Joe Budden podcast, and when he does speak about Cardi, it's mostly positive feedback. She also claimed that she used to give Joe lap dances in the club while he was high off of that cocaine, which isn't even embarrassing for her to even admit as a married woman, but I digress. I'm not a fan of Cardi B's behavior, and I've never been. I could care less about how many of you Barty gangs come up in my comment section and come at me and what I have to say about her behavior, because she should be held accountable for the things that she says and does. And if y'all are okay with being cursed out and yelled at for being a fucking fan, I love that for y'all, but that won't be me, okay? Now, Joe also responded to the claims of her giving him a lap dance and him also being on that you know what, and denied that that had ever happened. But I could honestly care less because that had nothing to to do with Joe's commentary, so her bringing that up was just pointless to me. Joe also said in a recent post that he will no longer cover a single thing that Cardi does for the remainder of her career, and I hope that he sticks to those words, because the way that she came at him was crazy. If I was him, I would sue her for defamation. Mark my words that it's going to get to a point where no outlets are going to want to speak on Cardi B. If you notice that the Shade Room stopped posting about Cardi B ever since that they had their back and forth, and anytime she calls out the neighborhood talk and when they post something negative about her, they delete the post. In the end, it's going to backfire on her if she continues to burn bridges, especially when she does eventually put out her album. So if she was smart enough, she would tread lightly and not be too emotionally invested. But those are just my opinions on this entire situation. Now let's move on, because I simply can't. Moving on to Sexyy Red. Now, there were reports about Sexyy Red's tour being canceled earlier this week. She did respond to those claims being false and pretty much denied the claims by saying in a post, her fans are buying tickets, we're doing fine, we not canceling no tour, this canceling ish is cap. Well, after she initially denied the rumors that her tour wasn't selling, she made a post saying that her tour is canceled and to catch her DJing at Chief Keef House. Shortly after that, she says that she was just trolling and that the tickets are on sale. Now, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if the tickets are selling out or not, but what I do know is that these internet tactics are tired. First, she got offended about the negative reports, which could have very well been true, but later tried to flip it by trolling to stir up controversy for sales. Either way, just do you, girl. To me, Sexyy doesn't need to troll for sales, because to me, she is that girl right now and she's been running 2024. But then again, I could be wrong because she felt the need to do it. But I would really love to hear what you guys think about this situation. Do you believe Sexyy is having issues selling tickets? And if so, comment down below. But that's all I have for y'all for today's video. Please let me know your thoughts and opinions on all the topics that we spoke on in this video down below in the comments section. Just remember to keep it cute. Like I always like to say, we can agree, disagree, or simply agree to disagree. If you guys would like to support the channel, you can simply do so by liking the video, commenting down below, even one more better, by subscribing to your girl's channel, because you already know you're gonna be back. Now that's it, that's all, and I might actually do another upload after this, so yeah, we'll see. I've been feeling real generous, but that's all I have for y'all, and I'll see you guys in my next one.